Tulsa Welding School's top welder. This is season 4, and it is a heated race. This last round is weighted, so technically, if you're coming from the bottom, you could still win the welder. You guys have a sculpture to make. Remember, stay consistent with your themes, and please mind the clock. You got 90 minutes. On your mark, get set, go. Here we go, 90 minutes is round 3. We're gonna see who the winner is.
Do you want me to start chopping little things so we can make the jig?
Yeah. How many sides?
6.
6?
Yeah.
I'm gonna strip it down.
You want to just tack it to the table?
Yeah.
We'll divide it up because there's a lot of detail on this. How big do you want the top?
10.
10 inches? 10 by 10 square?
We got Tim and Case. What are you guys making?
Bird bath.
A bird bath.
Bird bath.
Okay. All right. Let's see if you can do it in 90 minutes. These guys are coming off of a win. It sounds like they might have a little bit of a big head because this sounds like a really tough project. Oh, did you hear me say that?
That's all right.
What are you guys building?
We're gonna try to stick with the theme and build a fire pit lighthouse.
A fire pit lighthouse. I like it. Houston here was actually second place last round, just by 1 point.
You only
So
said how high?
I was thinking 4 wide.
Okay.
And then like 2'6" tall so it can kind of come up and then we still have plenty of material to work the rest of it.
Okay.
Save us from messing with the torch.
What are you guys building?
We're building a minion.
A minion.
A minion.
They're building a minion. Very interesting. Creativity is already a 10 for me. All right, guys, this is the team with something to prove. What are you building this time?
Really don't know what to call it, but it's gonna be shape of a wave. Trying to keep, hopefully, something a little bit usable. Maybe they'll throw some firewood up in this area, something like that.
Pretty consistent with your theme. Let's see if you can finish in 90 minutes. Sculpture. They gotta build sculpture. Here she is with this little bandsaw. She likes cutting up the little stuff with this thing. Every round, you see her doing that. Every round. Maybe it'll pay off this time. I'm anxious to see what this minion's gonna look like. We just got started. Round number 3. This is for all the marbles.
We're gonna win it this time.
Just like we did last time. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. All 4 influencers will have full tuition scholarship to give away to their followers somehow. How are you planning on giving your scholarship away?
Well, definitely whoever's most in need.
So you're just gonna have them maybe submit a video or something.
Basically, yeah. You got to prove that they want to get it and they need it.
College is great. We need people to go to college. Doctors, lawyers. There's also trade school. Sometimes whenever your budget is an issue, trade schools are a lot less expensive, a lot less time, and there's a lot of trades, like welding, that pay really well. Tim, how do you plan on giving away your scholarship?
I'm gonna give it away to one of my subscribers, one of my followers on YouTube. So I'll reach out and I'm gonna put out a form on my website where they can fill out what they're gonna do with it and kind of their plans, and those who have a use for it.
They're givers. They're all givers. Shannon, so it looks like you're gonna be given a scholarship to then give away.
I have interns at Weld Like a Girl. He is actually going to be at this location. He will be at the Tulsa location, and Garrett will be one of his teachers. How cool is that? I'm so excited.
She already knows who she's gonna give it to. His name is Dallin, and Garrett is gonna be Dallin's instructor when he gets to Tulsa. So how's this one gonna fit into your theme?
So what's better on a perfect summer day than having a little bit of wildlife around you? You know, you've got a nice artistic piece and some birds.
Well, there's a lot of things I can think of that'd be better than birds, Tim. They got a jig going now. A little more consistent product based, compared to their last one. This looks like a cowboy hat, isn't it? I know a cowboy hat when I see one. This is Team RSI out of Phoenix, the Refrigeration School. Over here in the corner, Shannon and Garrett, that is Tulsa Welding School. It's the actual Tulsa location. Ernesto and Mark, they're like pretty obsessed with lighthouses. They're out of the Houston location. Houston is where we're filming today. Lastly, Jacksonville. They got kind of a summertime theme going with their project. That's Tim and Case. Jacksonville, Florida. We got a location down there too, old son. The first round, we had RSI win by landslide. In the second round, Jacksonville was first, Houston was second, RSI was third. Tulsa was fourth. It was pretty clear, but they were all 1 point apart. Except for Tulsa, last round, they didn't finish, so they were way at the bottom. But this third round, everything is weighted. I mean, Tulsa could step up. They've got some interesting ideas. I don't know, I'm pretty excited about the Minion. I hate to be biased, but a Minion cowboy, that's hilarious.
Hey, it's not sitting that flat anyway. Huh? Do we need to rethink this? We're down to an hour.
What is this? Is this part of it? Oh, it'll move. Ooh, looks like you can have some welding in this. The judges and I were talking about it. We like to see weld. There are other things that are important, but this is Tulsa Welding School, not Tulsa Cut and Torch School. See this right here, I'd love to see some dimes stacked right there all the way down. Still working on the base, I see. You guys concerned with the clock yet?
It's gonna be tight again.
A little more concerned about the clock this go around. Last time I made a circle, they weren't concerned at all.
We go up a little bit.
What we want to do, we want to use the top of the head.
Yeah, we won't have enough time, dude. We got an hour now.
Rebar cowboy. That's a fun theme. That's a cool theme. I like it. This is a pretty good idea. It's gonna be a way that you can put firewood in. 10 minutes. Ah, just kidding, just kidding. Everybody freaked out. Here we are in round 3. So far, everybody looks like they're gonna finish. Jacksonville might be the ones that are close.
It's coming.
It's coming, it's coming. I keep coming back to the Minion.
Is it good?
I think it's good. I got to grind the feet.
All right, we got the lighthouse. Do Minions have arms?
This table's 4 foot. We can get them both up here.
So where's the fire go?
We're gonna try to put it inside. I'm gonna make some hinges to open up one side here.
Is that how far apart they're gonna be?
Ride the wave.
Ain't nobody got sticks of firewood that long.
It's not terrible. It's not great either.
The fire pit, they're getting down to running out of time. The lighthouse fire pit. This would be really cool just as a sculpture. I think they should skip the fire pit part. Pretty much like 3 out of the 4 teams have created some sort of jig to then put the rebar in to bend it around. Pretty ingenuitive.
When all else fails, use a bigger hammer or hit harder.
You gonna be able to bend that in there? You can't fault them for trying. They got aspirations. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. I don't think they're gonna finish this project either. I hate to be negative. I'm not negative about this Minion. 16 minutes. When do y'all start welding?
Soon. Very soon.
What is this piece?
Belt.
The belt.
Gotta have a belt.
Tell you what, the Houston group really stepped it up since round 1. They really came into their groove.
Very interesting how he's making this hinge. It'd take me 90 minutes to make that hinge alone. 10 minutes, everybody.
Oh, is this a fire pit?
Yep. Yeah, you can put a fire in it. Yeah. So it's a lighthouse, but it's also a fire pit.
That's cool.
What do we got?
Well, this is a base for it, and he's finishing up the basin down there for the bird bath.
Well, hopefully you guys can weld, because you got 9 minutes left. Sucker needs to be able to hold water if it's a bird bath, I would assume. Let's see how this wave is going. Better than I thought. 11 cents a pound. Am I mean? Am I too mean? I'm just saying, it's a competition. Oh, we got him a little lariat. He's selling out.
Yes, sir. Right there.
5 minutes. I feel like they should be further along than this. The lighthouse is cool. It's crazy how much it looks like a lighthouse. Like that was pretty creative how they made that. The bird bath is okay. I think it's gonna be between the lighthouse and the Minion. I don't know that the wave has enough time. The bird bath looks clean, but they need another 20. The wave needs to start over. The lighthouse is looking good, the Minion's looking good. I think it's gonna be between those two personally.
It was a bold choice. You know, sometimes you gotta go for the buckle, but sometimes it just
Go
doesn't
big
work
or go
out.
home.
That's right.
Unfortunately, they're going home.
I think we ought to try to push that in a little bit more. Our little cowboy's coming along pretty good.
It's always that lighthouse. Houston looks like they're just cleaning up.
Woo! Yeah, hot.
2 minutes. It looks like they're making glasses for him. Now that's a finishing touch. That's the way these projects are meant to be. The last couple of minutes, you're putting like an extra thing on it.
I'm gonna bust all this off.
Well, we got a minute.
Yeah, we're out of time, right?
1 minute.
Abstract art, right?
Right.
30 seconds, guys. All right, this is for all the marbles. They're gonna win a Welder, a Miller Thunderbolt 160. They get to take it home with them.
We're done.
Everybody gets a scholarship that they're gonna give away to someone.
What do you want to do?
Leave it like that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more working, everybody wrap it up. Tools down. Tools down, Shannon, I saw that. Some of these people shouldn't be clapping. It's the third and final round here in season 4 of Tulsa Welding School's Top Welder, and it is a close race. We're gonna bring each team up one by one to see their project, and the judges are gonna get a good look at it, then we're gonna go back, review the scores, and find out who wins the Miller Thunderbolt 160. Come on up, Team Tulsa, Garrett and Shannon. Garrett, explain to us your sculpture.
Sticking with our ocean theme, we went a little above water this time. We have a wave kind of crashing over on itself. No, definitely not. It still got us a little bit, but not like it did last round.
There are things we would do differently if there were a few more minutes, but we're really satisfied with this.
I think from a creativity standpoint, this is very creative. Like a full wave, I think it looks awesome. A little bit more time, you could have worked that sheet metal a little bit more, obviously. I love the detail, I love the bubbles. Even it got to recycle some of the other pieces and put in there and add into it. So
this was from project 2, and that was from project 1.
Good deal. Well, thank you to the Tulsa team. Next up, we've got RSI out of Phoenix. Bring it on up here. Let's see your sculpture, backyard sculpture. My man, tell us about your theme. Tell us about your project.
All right, so once again, our theme was Rebar Cowboy. So we have a minion made out of a Freon tank. Mario cut and bent a saddle into the cowboy hat. Got our glasses, a little belt buckle down here, and then we had some time at the end, so we added on a lasso. And you know, Dale, we were really tempted to go ahead and just make you a Dale.
Oh, some aviators for the minion? Awesome. Judges, what do you think about the minion?
I love the cowboy minion. There's a lot of detail in here. It's very creative. I love the belt buckle. The only thing I would have added is maybe a little pair of spurs right there. That'd have been perfect. Overall, I really like this project.
Yeah, guys, super creative. You know, that lasso just really adds that last pizzazz to it. Yeah, great job.
Rebar Cowboy, pretty consistent with the theme. Good job, RSI, right out of Phoenix. All right, take it away. We're gonna look at number 3, the Houston location. You're right in line with your lighthouse theme. Talk to us about it.
Well, that's what we started off with, you know, so we try to stick to the rules of the contest. Sculpture / theme. Kind of made it into a firebox. If not, it's just a sculpture out there in your yard in the summertime. There you go.
And then this down here is...
It opens up. So that's where you would put your like gas bottle. You put like, let's say a gas bottle there, run a hose up here, maybe take this valve off, tap it, put like something here, and then you can light it here and you could be able to move it around. When he originally said he wanted a fire pit, I said no. No, let's not do that because we were already fighting time, but he said no. I think we should do this, and I said, you know what? I'll let you do the bottom, I'll do the top. If we can make it work, we'll make it work, and from here up, kind of did it solo. From here down, he pretty much did it solo, and when we came together, we did the finishing touches, and it's like I read his mind, it's like he read my mind, and we kind of just made it work.
So you can put a fire down there, and then it's a fire pit and a sculpture.
Exactly. The only limiting factor on time was to dress it all up. When the timer stopped, we stopped at a good stopping point. From then forward, it would be finished welding and just a little bit of cleanup, but all the details that we wanted are there, all the fixtures that we wanted are there, and it pretty much came out to what we thought it was gonna come out, so.
Yeah, I really like this, you guys. Stick with the lighthouse theme. I really like how it's functional. It's got moving parts, right? And to do that in 90 minutes to where you're making sure everything closes, opens the right way, that's tough to do. And you guys really knocked this one out of the park. Good job.
Yeah, I think this is a lot of fun. There's multiple elements to it. One, you can use it as a firebox if you want it. I love the idea of hooking up gas to this and making a little actual flame light. That to me would be a lot of fun, you know. I think it came together very well, especially with your entire theme.
I appreciate it. Ernesto was a pretty big help, man. Real creative, real creative.
Really good job, Mark, Ernesto. Really came together on this one. So let's take this one away and we'll talk to our fourth and final team and find out who the winner of round 3 is. Last but not least, we've got Jacksonville. Come on up. Let's see your sculpture. Really nice ashtray. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I knew it was a bird bath. Yes. Tell us about it.
So going with our summer theme, you know, having some wildlife around, we thought it'd be really cool to have a bird bath there to just make for that great summer day. We went with a hexagonal piece, had a lot of pieces to fit together, and we were maybe just a little bit ambitious on what we'd be able to finish out in the time with the tools that we had, but you know, I'm pretty happy with how the concept came together.
Well, I think from a concept standpoint and the way you execute, there's a lot of angles. I mean, this is an ambitious project, so my hat's off to you for trying to tackle it. Obviously, we didn't get any of these joints welded up, and it's not going to work too great as a bird bath because it's not going to hold any water, but I love the shape.
Yeah, just like he said, I mean, to do this in 90 minutes, you know, with all these small parts, cutting them with the tools we had today, that's tough to do, and I think you guys did a great job with the time you had, and it looks beautiful.
Yeah, these cuts are all done with a grinder, hand grinder with a cutting disc, and so you did a really good job.
Well, really good job. We're gonna go find out the winner. Thank you guys. You can take your bird bath. We're gonna come back and let you know who wins the Thunderbolt 160. The judges and I have tallied the scores. The round 3 winner is also the overall winner, and that's who's gonna take home the Miller Thunderbolt 160. And the winner is RSI. Give it up for my man, Robert. It's Richard. Richard, yeah. It's a joke he and I have. The Minion just really blew it out of the park for us, for you guys, and it was a clear winner for number 3. But everybody else pretty much tied for 2nd. Congratulations to RSI on winning that welding machine. All 4 of you guys are gonna get a scholarship. You've each told me how you're going to give that away to your followers, your subscribers. So somebody out there, be looking out for a way to win that scholarship from each one of these influencers. We'd like to thank you for watching this season of Tulsa Welding School's Top Welder. We had 4 teams battle it out for 3 rounds, and RSI, the Refrigeration School out of Phoenix, came through for the win. Did a great job, very creative, really good welds, and that's what we're looking for. If you guys are interested in attending a welding school that is top-notch, look no further than Tulsa Welding School, locations all over the country. Check us out, and if you don't, you ain't no cowboy, old son. We're on to the next one. Look out for season 5 of Top Welder coming soon.